Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Wita Maulida. I'm from SMK Negeri 7 Kota Tangerang Selatan. Today, I will explain about results of identification and analysis of complaint. There is three ways to handling guest conflict or complaints. First, identify guest complaints. Second, complaint handling solution. And the third, the impact of complaint. There is 8 types of identify guest complaint. Type of complaint is about the food quality, service, cleanliness, price, atmosphere, food safety, time, communication. I have two examples in here about the food quality. For example, the guest complained that a chicken stick on main course overcooked, and then the guest complained about the vanilla pudding is not soft enough. How about service? The two examples in the service is the waiters didn't smile, greet, and polite to the guests. And then the waiter does not repeat or read back the guest order. About cleanliness, we have two examples in here. First, the plates and cutleries used are not clean. And then, the waiter is not neat in grooming. Price. First example, the price is too expensive, so it doesn't match the quality of the food. And then the second, the price is expensive, but the service not optimal. How about atmosphere? In the atmosphere in here, atmosphere in the dining area is not comfortable. And then the restaurant did not turn on the music, so it was too quiet like in the library. But if the concept is going to be like that, it's okay. How about food safety? We have the example in here. First, food contains hairs, and the second, the restaurant does not pay attention to the danger zone in the food. About the time, the service time is too long. And the second example is the cooking time is too long. So the customer or the guest is waiting too long for the food. And the last is about communication. The communication is only one way between guest and waiter. And the second example is the communication is carried out in a less polite tone. Number two is a complaint handling solution. There is two examples in here. First example is about the waiter does not repeat or read back the customer order, so the food served is wrong. And the second, the plate and cutleries are not clean to use. I will explain about the first complaint case that the waiters does not repeat the order on read back the customer order, so the food served is wrong. It's not right, the food. There is four completion steps. First, initial response. The second is a complaint verification. The third is explanation and solution. And the last is follow up. For the initial response, quick respond to the complaint by apologizing for the customer inconvenience experienced by customer. And how to complain verification. Check the order according to the customer. And the explanation and solution. Provide an explanation to customers about the reason for errors in delivering food and our solution, such as immediate replacement for the food that match their order. And the follow up, of course, follow up with customers after the problem is resolved to ensure their satisfaction. Second complaint case is about the plate and the cutleries are not clean to use. Completion step first is about the initial response. quick response to the complaint by apologizing for the inconvenience experienced by the customer. And after that, we must complaint verification. Check the customer complaint by confirming with the waiter in charge of the polishing plates and spoon. And then after that, we must explanation and give a solution to the guest. We can provide an explanation to customers about the reason why the plate are not clean and offer solution such as replacing them with new food with the cleaner plates than before. And the last, we must follow up with the customers after the problem is resolved to ensure their satisfaction. Number three is about impact of the solution. There is three impact of the solution if we are not follow up the complaint. First, loss of customer trust. Second, negative campaign. Third, losing the opportunity to get a new customer. We explain about the loss of customer trust. When making a transaction, customer usually already have a perception of the product or service that they want to buy. This perception arises automatically, triggered by the strength of the brand product or service. The stronger brand, the more that it influences customer perception, the stronger customer expectation. So, the power of this perception will be comprehensive not only on the product but also on the after sales service. This is the critical point. If something unpleasant happens to the product or service and we are unable to handle complaint, then the perception that has been built will collapse instantly and accompanied by a loss of customer trust. Number two is about a negative campaign. In this area, social media, the customers are increasingly speaking out loud what they feel after the transaction, positive or negative, will immediately be known by friends or people around them. And please note, usually when a complaint is not handled properly, this negative news will immediately spread like a virus, which will attack the perceptions of after another customer. And it will be very difficult content. And that's how our customer are. Bad news usually spread faster than good news. Number three, losing the opportunity to get new customer. This is the bad impact. This is the most dangerous. When negative perceptions have been formed, it will be difficult for business owner and or institution to improve the image of their products or services. There will be a lot of costs that will be spent to restore the reputation of the product and service being sold because its image has been plunged due to poor handling customer complaints. Thank you for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.